In case you're not familiar with the story of Lot, and if you aren't, grab some popcorn, here's the Cliff Notes version. So God hears about some shifty things going down on earth and sends 2 angels to Sodom to destroy the city.
Upon arrival, the angels were welcomed into the home of Lot. But an aroused group of homosexual men demanded that Lot send these strangers out to them so that they could rape them. Lot refused, so they attacked him on his front porch. The angels pulled Lot to safety inside the house and smote the entire mob with blindness.
The angels force Lot's family to flee and issue a grave warning not to look back lest they be consumed. Lot's wife actually looks back and thereby becomes a pillar of salt. Lot and his daughters eventually retreat to live in the mountains. The 2 daughters get him wasted, then both daughters lay with him and become pregnant. Whew. Perhaps the most famous character in this story, or at least the most peculiar, is Lot's wife, or rather, the pillar of salt. How does she function within this story and the larger narrative? For me, another interesting question is, how is she regarded in modern times? In other words, what impact has this story had on society? Well, for that, we can turn to the internet.
Lot was a man of good intentions. Well, let me tell you something, my friends. Good intentions will not save anybody, will it? Won't save anybody.
The tragic story of Lot and his worldly wife.
Pause. Wait, rewind.
The tragic story of Lot and his worldly wife.
Lot and his worldly wife.
Keep listening for the crusade subject entitled, Remember Lot's Wife.
Here's another example.
Can I preach like I feel it? When God puts somebody over you, like a husband or a leader, it's your responsibility to follow that leader because you're following God. Miss Lot, Sister Lot, you ain't doing nothing to your husband when you don't follow what God told you.
So that's the popular conception, at least how and where I grew up. But is that the narrator's intent? What is the purpose of these women in the story? Well, perhaps we can understand Lot's women better by understanding Lot himself. So, let's dive in.